Oh no, we are all dead. Okay.
And that's when the Tarrasque showed up.
Got these zombie Tarrasque.
That's
a zombie Tarrasque there.
Oh no, was it Into the Tarrasque is a actual terrain or?
Is this the one that you're talking about where they had to like shoot the tower?
Yeah, that's the one that John's gonna run. But I would love to run a. Let me Tarrasque you a question.
Oh no.
It's just a game of riddles, and every time you answer wrong, a Tarrasque comes out of nowhere and eats your whole
smell
character.
like?
No, the Tarrasque just shows up somewhere on your plane of reality. But if you see, my thing is if you fail hard enough at that, you technically succeed because then the Tarrasque are just kaiju battling until they destroy each other.
Right.
So many hosses.
Or since they have so many rules about how they can't hit each other, you just watch them like two wacky inflatable flailing tube men going at it in a plane. You're just like, this is oddly beautiful.
Why are there so many Haas?
Yeah, they're bots.
They're bots.
They're bots.
But thoughtful Haas. Muscle Haas. Umbrella Haas.
bots.
Not messy Haas. I know you. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, messy
Anyway,
Haas.
so everything has calmed down at this point.
But I failed that wisdom save.
So, yeah, if you failed a wisdom save, you marked one, and you two have one, correct?
We already have one.
I don't.
But,
I had the one from the start.
Yeah, I have one from the start.
Just making sure, because I got to keep up with those marks because of different things. Reasons.
Yeah.
Reasons.
I'm pretty good at wisdom.
So, centipedes are gone. Y'all are bleeding.
We are bleeding.
There's some very aggravated large bug bites on multiple people because you were bit by like 10-foot centipedes.
Okay, time to get up. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Dude,
Back really hurts.
Do we want to take a
Got
rest
that,
or
move?
There's
We
also
can-
a husk of a body sitting in a pool of black goo.
Can I go investigate the body?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Alrighty then, Fireflies back up into the flask. And
I
then
am
they just-
I am curious as well. I'm gonna help him investigate.
Yeah, he's already rolled.
Oh.
Is it investigation?
Yeah.
12.
You roll this body over, and what was just looked like a living creature, you roll it over, and it is a dried, withered, rotted husk. Like, you flip it over, it's like looking at the frickin' mummy. And it's like, whoo!
Oh, that's not going to be good.
And just like, as you flip it over, just one more spurt in your face.
I'm like,
that.
oh, well, at least I have meat in me.
Yeah, that's
And I'm gonna...
No, are you gonna try to butcher this body?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because you just said you got meat anyway. Okay.
Damn right
No.
that we were worthy, you damn piece of shit husk. Oh yeah, then if that's what he was trying to gurgle out.
Our friend is well dead.
Yeah.
And I hit my scepter on the head just to crack it a bit.
Oh, what?
That's gonna be a 19.
Of what?
19.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Oh my.
What are you doing?
That is 7 bludgeoning as you smack it on the head the second time. The fist just nails you dead center of the face.
So wait, I get 7 bludgeoning?
7 bludgeoning as
You
this
got
thing
punched
punches
by
you.
a corpse.
And you hear,
Does he say anything?
that.
Oh.
That.
Why are you
So-
fucking around with dead
Is that
things?
thing still alive?
It's flailing now.
I'm going to step away. Yes.
I'm gonna run out.
I am
behind.
just going to cock an arrow and just shoot at it.
Roll to see if you hit.
16 plus 7, that's... Okay.
Maybe we should light it on fire.
That seems like a good idea.
But that's going to be 12 total.
You hit it. And just
that's
more
bad.
gurglings coming from inside of it.
Let's set
As
it on
the
fire.
body is starting to try to stand back up.
Well, let's go. Let's just go.
No. We need to deal with this now. We need to make
Yeah.
a controlled fire. We do not want to burn down this nice forest.
That is a nat 20. It is chunking a log at the closest person. That is 6. 11 bludgeoning as it literally gets up.
Oh my god.
And it chunks a limb and it just smacks you.
Okay. My spiritual weapon is still
4.
up. Like I haven't got rid of it. I want to send the spiritual weapon over to it and.
Have you been moving this whole time? Because it was about like 40 feet away, 50 feet away, and I mean it's got Scooty Puff Jr. It's way over there.
I was wanting to be like running toward Medrid to try to slap some healing on Medrid after they got punched in the face by a corpse.
I'm at 4 HP.
So the spiritual weapon is just moving with you.
Okay, so
But this thing is stood up, and it is taller than the druid was originally. It is much skinnier. Like, everything on it seems loose and ill-fitting. But you also notice as things seem to be growing out of its body. All the sticks you saw shoved into it, making that ritualistic pattern underneath its skin, are starting to grow.
Okay.
Can I?
What?
Or go ahead.
There's too much happening. I run up on Medrid. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you in a minute, and I want to throw the spiritual weapon at the massive undead thing now.
Okay, we'll say you got there. This is theater of the mind, because I'm not gonna make y'all put all the terrain back out just so you can fight one freaking thing.
A lot.
Okay.
All right. So that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Weapon.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. What's my spiritual weapon do again? Oh, it's 8.
This is force damage, correct?
Yes. 5 and 4 is 9. Okay, and then Cure Wounds on Medrid for... That'll give you 7.
Ooh, I like that.
Back to the double digits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm like...
Up at 11. Yeah.
Summon it.
And then I'm kind of like leaning on you. I'm like, repay the favor?
Yes.
I'm gonna call out everyone. Come to me. I'll make you feel better. Also, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the zombie dude.
Okay, so it needs to make a
Dex save.
fail.
Okay, so
That was a 3.
And then the next attack.
And it has minuses.
that's 4 radiant damage.
And you watch, and this is unusual because Sacred Flame's not fire.
Yeah.
But you watch as its body is now immolated in this white flame that flicks to gold in the colors of Palor at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is walking towards y'all slowly.
We're hobbling back toward creature fast.
Yeah. Like y'all are hobbling back this thing.
I am okay. You go that way, and we go this way.
Okay, so everybody's got... So,
It's back to the druid.
Nope.
I'm going to be...
I'm going to put...
or
your statue's going to get in the way?
Yeah, my statue's going to stand in its way from getting to the rest of the group.
Okay.
so, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right here.
He took him back.
I put him in the box because...
I'm like,
I didn't think someone was going to keep insulting a dead body.
I mean, I look at her, I look at Vipera, and I'm like, oh, thank you very much, and I tap her on the shoulder and cast level 3 Cure Wounds.
Lord help.
Oh, wow.
6, 7,
Dropping the
8,
big spell
9,
slots.
8,
Ooh.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Y'all
14,
spent 15 minutes
16,
here.
17, 18,
Right.
19 health.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ow. Maybe we can have some stew later. You like stew? Anyone
Stew's
like
always
stew?
good.
I like
Stew's
me a
always
good
good.
stew.
I'm used to
Do you
bread
like
and
meat
water.
pie? Are you a meat pie boy?
Food later,
I
Medrid.
like food.
Food later.
Food is
Okay,
good.
okay.
More arguing later, less getting this
Um,
thing away from us.
So are we going to move?
Where are we gonna move to?
We need to
Anywhere.
get rid of this thing.
Either way, I would like to cast a spell. I don't know if we're in
Okay, well,
turn
we're
order.
going to just spin around the table, so it's going to go him then.
Alright, and then you all just see that just Joe just basically just like send off just a little firefly by itself, and then that he will be considered that the zombie dude is just marked, and then that you just see just like that this burnt just scar just starts going on the forehead up in that the shape of a moon, and then he's just like, you just won't learn to stay down.
Is that 100?
And then that's going to be a that's going to be a 15 to hit on the first attack.
Okay.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
And then I roll for the dice. Got the wrong die the first time. Okay, then that's 10, 12. And then that's,
Okay, how much of that is magical?
none of it.
Your swarm.
Does the swarm count as magical?
I thought it did.
New characters, new rules. New characters,
see
new
here.
rules.
I love rules and characters.
Being informed that it's Spirit Week all week. I'm still showing up in my Goku pajamas tomorrow.
I love spirits.
Then I gotta give the ACT.
Because the kids
It
don't
does
already take
not say that the
tests.
swarm counts as magical.
Don't get me started on that. I gotta get 2 diagnostics in 9 weeks.
It does not say that the swarm does not count as magical.
Well, hold on, let me see it.
Yeah. That's just what the rule is as is.
Yes, 1d6 piercing. It's not magical.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then I'm
They just get mosquito bites.
then I am just going to fiery mosquito bites, and then at the second attack, that's going to hit. But that's 18, and that is going to be. Is that 7? Yeah, that's
You're striking.
11.
You're striking, and don't you get the deal damage for your hunter's mark that you put on?
Oh yeah, then that's right. That I would just add it on to this one.
Well, is it D4 or D6?
It is just a D4 because that I get to do the concentration on the mark of a creature that you hit for D4, and then that your swarm, you only do that once per turn. So
No,
I
I
didn't do the other one.
Player's handbook.
Well, I did not cast Hunter's Mark. I had cast I had used the optional feature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had cast Hunter's Mark.
No.
I'm sorry.
I asked if he had cast Hunter's Mark, but he didn't answer.
Okay. So,
So then if that
Sorry to
was,
confuse.
it's okay. It's 3. So then at the total on that was 15.
is that piercing or non?
Piercing,
Magical or non?
non-magical.
Okay, so you put another arrow in this thing. It is not slowing down, and it seems like the swarm is not having an effect.
We need to go.
We run?
Okay. Cleric. Vipera.
Yes.
Going
My
around.
turn?
Yeah.
My turn. I would like to.
You can still move your spiritual weapon enough to get to it.
Can I, as a cleric of life and death, can I tell what is animating this thing? Is it inside or outside of its...
Give me a religion check.
Okay. I was looking at other things. Somewhere in here. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Whatever is animating this thing is not within what you've been trained. It is definitely not divine that is reanimating this thing, but it's up, and you can also tell this is not what you fought. It's not the druid you fart. The druid you fought before. You fought before.
The druid you fought
This
before.
is something that has used its remains. It is outside the domain of the divine.
Okay. New character, new rules, new character, new rules.
Getting used to them. First time we played them, I'm still digging everybody so far. I don't mean that in the used car salesman. Everybody's great. This is fantastic. Wonderful. Let's go. Hey, and you're dead.
I would
Sucks
like
that
to
the baby
try.
can haul so much.
This baby's got so much HP and it just slaps the side of a barbarian.
Do I know if it is still categorized as undead?
It's safe to bet.
Never mind. Okay.
You gotta navigate like the technicalities you hear in his voice.
It's fine.
It's
I
fun.
would just like to. I want to smack it one more time with the spiritual weapon, but she agrees we should leave.
Okay, so you roll to see if you hit with your spiritual weapon.
18.
Hits.
4 and 4 is 8.
You watch as your side cleaves the head of this thing off. It takes 3 more steps and collapses as the then holy fire extinguishes off of it. So now you have this about at the shoulders, now that the head's off, about 8 foot tall, elongated, dried husk of a corpse.
But is it on the ground now?
It's on the ground.
Let's just leave.
No more fucking around with the dead, okay? Or else
I-
the undead, rather.
The dead usually do not do that.
While we decide on
Okay.
a direction, give me just
Both
a
of you,
moment.
give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh no.
14.
23.
23. You're good. You feel you need to investigate that body again because you're reckless.
There's
Now you
something
s-
about
now,
that
now
body.
You see the mechanic, don't you?
I'm going.
Oh, this is a
I'm
bit-
going to jump in front of
Look at-
Medrid and spread my wings like,
The-
no, Medrid, no.
Madrid.
They
no.
might have some interesting spices on them.
Just
Interesting spices. I can
look,
give you some interesting
Moss.
spices.
It's got moss, Medrid. We should leave.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's very interesting. Just let me give me the.
I'm gonna slap Medrid across the face. Like, I'm done.
That the
with this.
mage hand also does the same thing.
Are you actually dodging this or no?
No, I'm just getting slapped.
I'm just gonna say,
I like the.
Take 2 bludgeoning damage as you get smacked.
I gave you that healing. I can take it away.
The most cleric thing ever said. I gave
Okay,
you
I'm
that
just-
healing. I can take it away.
We give it, then we take it.
Though I did say okay, we can go. I'm just gonna like look at the body.
Joe, are you
I'm,
getting
like,
closer to the?
dodging
You
in
had to get
front.
closer to Mage Hand. Give me a wisdom save, Joe.
Okay.
Wings out,
But
like,
we
blocking.
can go. It's
That
okay.
is
I said I was going to
16
make do it.
plus-
It's not going to be very
Yeah,
good.
you're
Plus
good.
20.
You're good. The paranoia does not take
Alright.
place. You don't want to deal with that thing.
okay.
Wings
So
out.
2 things I want to do.
What's up?
So while you guys are arguing, he's trying to look at the body. I'm just gonna recite a prayer to Praylor and
Pray
doing
Lord. Or is that a prayer to Pray Lord?
Pray Lord.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Pray
the
Lord.
younger son of Paylor. Praylor.
No, Pray Lord. The Jesus Gundam.
Yes. Paylor. And it will cast Mass
Fighting
Healing Word.
Satatron.
Ooh, healing word.
And I do believe I can hit all 5 of us with that.
Alright.
So that's gonna be.
Oh, that is a large teddy bear.
Hey.
Hello, teddy bear.
Hello, Teddy.
That teddy bear's name is Keely.
Hello, Keely.
Killi.
Would you help retrieve
My-
body for me?
How much
My
y'all-
son is not seen or read.
Everybody heals
The
8
Hobbit.
HP.
8 HP.
Okay, dokie, chief.
Many, many donkas.
What
I
is
feel
it
like
with
I-
my characters and going like up, like zip zagging my HP?
All I know is that now I'm going to have to clip that the giant teddy bear got put in behind us. Because I'm just looking at the stream and he's like, sup?
Sup, though? Sup?
I'm over here being adorable.
Bruh.
Keely should have a seat in the chair. Yes.
We should try to leave.
Thank
as
you,
soon as we can.
cupcakes.
Thank you, Cuppy
Okay, we
Cake.
should leave, but also I'm just saying that it
Now, do you
smells a
want
bit like
a-
sage, you know? Sage is very...
Another
Ow.
slap.
Do you want a firefly
Come
arrow
on, I
in
just
your
wasted,
hand?
I just used the prayer. Let's not
Let's
not
go.
knock him out.
I
Let's
already
go.
don't trust half of you.
All right,
Anyway.
all right. I'll deal with the body. Sacred flame.
You cast it and it does what Sacred Flame normally does to a body.
It's
It does not
actual
emoliate it.
Fire.
Oh,
It's not actual fire.
I mean, I could have the statue and just walk over and smack it until there's
No.
nothing left.
Do you want the statue to get punched in the face by a corpse? By a headless corpse?
why
A
are we
giant
messing
headless
with a dead
I'm
body?
gonna point at her and just. He didn't do much to her in the first place.
Giant headless corpse. Giant
Marble move-
headless corpse.
Living marble statue.
It smells like sage.
My hand is creeping like I'm ready to summer.
As your hand creeps up, that statue's sword is creeping out. It's like, I dare you.
What? I didn't even hear.
It goes good with rump roast.
Oh.
You like rump?
Who said this was a spoopy campaign? This is a hilarious campaign.
So far, Chris is ruining my spoopies.
Yes.
I'm over here like, let me give you some body horror. And Chris is like, who wants the rump roast?
Sage, what?
I'm just sitting here like, I'm going to play a
Sage
hag.
is an appropriate spice for this time. If you pumpkin spice shit, I will kill your character.
I should say my character does smell like mulled spice, like mulled wine. Like, consistently. And
As long as you're not walking around like a pumpkin spice latte, no PSO in this young man.
no, there's no pumpkin spice latte. She smells like she smells a lot like,
You smell like
Spice
mulling
commercial?
spices, cinnamon, sage, a little star anise in there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm very sorry. Let's just get somewhere, and I'll take out my pot, and we will make good stew. Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Let's
Which
go.
way do we want to go? Somebody point a direction. Okay, I'll start.
Just
I can
just
go
looking
up.
at the trees,
I can
as you
go
look
up.
at the trees, you see an owl fly by, and then something snatch it out of the air that is very large.
Oh, interesting.
Never mind. Let's not go.
Let's
up.
not go up.
Not up.
That is not a good direction, huh?
But still, fuck these trees. Let's go.
I mean,
You usually
Go.
do not fuck trees.
do you want to light it on fire? And does anybody hear that?
I hear that. We need to go.
Let us run and walk.
Going the same, like going
We
past
are
where this dude
yeah.
came from. Like,
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
to go.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and stealth. Wait, you can pass without a trace, or
If that do we want to go a little bit more quieter, I can do that.
I mean,
Yes.
I would.
Alright, then
walk-
I am doing pass without a trace, so everyone gets to add plus 10 to stealth.
plus how much?
I
10.
feel like you need coconuts.
Yeah, I don't have coconuts to do that, man. It's I got to go with the cups.
That's 20. I got 30 on myself.
So everybody, you're rolling stealth as you move through.
With pass without a trace on.
I got a 19.
What does that do?
It,
Add
plus
plus 10 to your
Add 10
stealth
to your
roll.
stealth.
got a 30.
So,
27.
Okay. What armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Brain words.
So I got a dirty 20 and a 16. No, 17 on stealth.
Oh, I
Wow.
didn't do as bad as.
Okay, so 17, 19, 20 something, 30 something.
30.
The invisibles. So you all start moving through, and you just hear this loud baying of hounds and this mournful horn go off. And as y'all start moving through the brush, I mean, there's brambles and thick. It's like as you are moving in the direction you're going, the undergrowth is getting thicker and the trees are getting slightly further apart. But as you're coming through, you see what looks like a massive horned armored figure on what you think is a horse.
What?
I'm
It's
here
shaped.
for the night hunt.
It is shaped. It is shaped
Chafing.
horse-like,
Oh, no.
but
Oh, he has
there's
so
a-
many rashes.
there's a couple extra appendages on the silhouette of this horse, and there are more than one horn from what looks like maybe a horse head. But this horned figure, as it turns and looks around, you can see underneath, which you're assuming is a helm, because the eyes, the shapes are not normal, and it looks like something is blocking this lower. These sickly green glows, and you hear these hounds moving through. Then he goes back over a hill away from you. And shortly after him, you see 4 more horsemen come through and then disappear into the night.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
What the fuck is Kansas?
I don't know. My sisters always talk about Kansas.
I don't think this is a good place to set
House
up
dropped
this
on one of them.
A house drop on one, and now I'm here.
That was insane. I never seen something like that. That they must be on they must be on a hunt. But something is gone.
Anyone that is trained in religion at the mention of the word hunt can roll.
Dirty 20.
Nope, that's a 9.
No.
Dirty
no.
20. You know of something that the Fae do called the Wyld Hunt.
Oh no, we're the Witcher now.
You also know of a Fae known as the Huntsman or Der Earl King.
Wait.
Did they
Spell,
say dare
please.
because they have issues with pronouncing
I am
T's?
technically Fae. Would I know this?
If you're not trained in religion, no.
Okay.
Spell, please.
DER space
Mm-hmm.
ERL
Mm-hmm.
K. Actually, I'll ONIG. So ERLKONIG.
Der Earl Koenig. You're going for the old Germanic
Yeah.
spelling? Okay.
Okay.
But you would know it translates loosely into common from this language. From you don't know, you've heard it mentioned in passing, something called Zimnian. But
Oh, reference.
Yeah. But it's also known as the Elf King. But the Wyld Hunt goes through different planes of existence.
So I'm gonna whisper, kind of relay all of that around the group here, and if she remembers correctly, we should stay out of their way.
Oh, this is very interesting. You should tell us the story over stew.
We should have stew at a safer place. Just be quiet and let's go get out of their way.
Y'all do every so often hear the snarl or the bay of a hound. And whenever you do see the outline or the figure of a hound, because I'm going to let you stick with those stealth rolls, these things are big. Like, calling it a hound is downplaying it. Dire might need to be in there.
Dire wolf.
Dire Hund.
Ooh, it seems like some of
Just
those.
massive dachshunds galloping through the woods.
We used. I have.
Irish Wolfies.
God, at Celtic Fest, someone had a dog that it was a shepherd mix, but it looked straight up like a wolf. Its shoulders were at my hip.
God.
I
Big
want
puppy.
that dog.
All right.
You still need to see Artax. You would love
I mean-
Artax.
Just like how runts are being placed in the middle of the dice.
I have interests.
I'm not saying no. I'm just like
No
I'm saying this is
judgment here.
runts are put in the middle of the dice bag.
No judgment here.
I didn't want to put the gummies on your pretty mat, so they go in the fuzzy. It's fine. I'll eat it.
Fuzzies and all.
So you continue on for about another hour. It is, for the human, middle-sized creatures, it is waist deep brambles and briars. But you are a ranger. What is your favorite terrain?
Forest.
You're able, even though like you are literally underneath the undergrowth, you're able to move through this while others might get a thorn or hit by a branch that swings too quick. I do need a survival check from everybody as y'all are moving through.
So good at survival.
Okay, that's a good one. 16. Thank you, Tristana Dice. That is a 23.
Right there, you're good.
11.
And that's 9.
17.
Okay, you're good. The two of you, as you're passing through, have something brush against some of your exposed skin that starts to itch.
Oh no.
Roll me a con save.
Okay. Wait, that's not right.
8.
Okay.
You're so good,
12.
and then you're so bad.
Huh?
12.
Okay. So, it's itching. It's bad. It's itching. But after a while, it's itchy so long that you kind of, this is my life now.
It's
So-
kind of it goes from the itching to like the burning that you're just like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, it is very much that.
Allergic to poison sumac. I'm not liking this.
So you keep going, The trees are spacing out further and further, but if you look up, you can barely see the sky, and it's this sickly purple, like it's purplish with these ribbons of twisting green in the sky, almost like the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, this is a beautiful place.
There are no stars in the sky, but every so often you do see creatures that are flying.
Interesting.
But as y'all are heading forward, the mist is getting slightly thicker and denser and colder, and everything is wet. There's a give to the ground that, while it's not necessarily going to be difficult terrain, it does slow you down for a minute, simply because you're able to get through it. But everyone else is.
readjust.
But everyone else is just like, they go in and like you might go mid shin deep in the undergrowth below you, at what looked like a solid point to step.
Are y'all good back there?
I am fine. This is a very interesting place we find ourselves in.
Where even are we?
I am unsure.
I mean,
where were you beforehand?
I
I
mean,
was in a town. Farming town.
I was
Helping some people.
in a forest, just hunting
Interesting.
with my tribe.
Where were you, Blue One?
Neverwinter Wood.
Interesting. I was in the Elden Wild and I was getting supplies for my journey.
But I was actually in the Fey. I was in the Feywild, but somehow ended up here.
That's a lot of distance to cover in a couple of bits.
What city were you in?
That's a good question. It was a little town. It didn't really have a name. Not on the map.
Was it a little hamlet?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, then that just as long as y'all don't try to brush up against the storm, that the storm gives you a nasty rash at times.
Oh, like this?
Oh, they've
Oh
already...
wait, did you just pull up your sleeve to expose it?
Yes.
Are y'all both showing it?
I'm gonna show it.
The little bit
like
of light
this.
that's coming down through the leaves.
Dark vision.
Dark vision.
Okay, dark vision.
No,
Well, I
dark
mean,
vision.
those are gray, but I'm saying there's a little bit of light that would give color. There are these sickly red-looking tendrils spreading through your flesh that within them have what look like multiple tinier versions that are green.
No, I don't
let
remember
me
that
wasn't there before.
let me try something, and I touch your hand,
Oh, okay.
and I cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, that didn't help.
You just burned that spell.
Well,
It's alright.
it seems you are outside of my knowledge in terms of
I just only handle animals. That I just wasn't the healing type.
I would like to take my claws and start digging. I'm not here for that.
Okay, so you're literally going to try to claw this out of your arm.
Yep.
Roll me a medicine check.
I have proficiency.
Can I help her?
This is weird.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
That's gonna be a 24.
Take 10 damage.
Fine. Get them out of me.
As you have now raked from this left arm, you have raked the entire top level of skin.
Okay.
Actually, no, you've raked down to flesh. There's now an exposed muscle, and like y'all can see tendons. She is literally just clawed off this top layer of skin.
Wisdom save. I'm good.
Okay. So you've taken that damage. You now have this exposed, bleeding, raw.
I'm trying to check what my herbalism
But
can help me.
anyone that's looking at this, that slumped off way too easy to literally be clawing off those
shit.
layers of skin. But like once she dug in and started scraping, you're watching as it almost pustulely mushes
That
and then
does not
slumps it
seem
on the
normal.
ground.
Let me help you. And I hit you with a level 1 cure wounds.
Oh, okay.
I actually dug my fingers in on my arm a little bit.
Good job. Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Oh jeez. Oh wow.
Dying 8.
Dying it.
So you get 8 back.
That looks bad. So does
You now have like you have skin forming back over it, but if anyone's ever had a very large scar or a very large
It
wound,
kind of has like a
it there's a concave and there's a weird like not quite normal color to it as it's healing, but it's healing.
It's out of me. I'm good.
It is, and there's just this gelatinous mass that then starts to turn black on the ground.
Should we help you, sir?
Yeah, probably.
It's okay. It makes you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be
Scars
beautiful?
are a rite of service.
They are.
So.
I'm over here realizing I just have to go clip the what the fuck from the kitchen. To go find that.
Okay, so what
Does somebody have a knife?
I actually pull out my
Okay,
cooking
okay.
utensils.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Aether rules. Everybody has a knife.
Well, I was gonna pull out my cooking utensils,
I
and
have
you
a hunting
see.
knife.
I'm just saying you used your fingernails on that one. You have a better idea than what I do. I just
Okay,
thought
look.
they were paler
I
and heal
literally
people.
have cooking utensils. I roll out a little leather satchel that has multiple different types of knife, including a giant fucking cleaver and a bone saw.
Yeah, there's a saw.
But does it have salad, forks, and soup spoons?
It actually does.
Yeah, it does. Actually,
Got the two
flips
sides.
it down again.
Actually, like I go like this, and you see like
A whole
10 to 15 different spices.
This is a fat ass roll.
You already had Sage.
I
Yeah.
know. She just, or
gotta
he just
have
looked
more.
good. You know, sometimes you look at the body and you're like, man,
Okay, y'all are
that
keeping up
looks
noise.
like it tastes very good. You know.
All right. Hit me.
Okay. Do you want the?
She already did it to herself, so I kind of want her to do
Do you
it.
want the bone saw? Do you want the cleaver?
Just the
or do
knife.
you want the suntoku
I
knife?
grabbed
Just
just
a
like
little
a
knife.
little paring knife, like a vegetable knife.
There is this
Like
one
you
right
just
here.
see this mat, like the size of a whole arm. You're like, this is a fruit knife. I'm gonna take this out.
It's like, wait a minute. Let me just do a little bit of sharpening. Yeah, how sharp do you want it? Yes. Very sharp,
I
yes.
don't usually cut into flesh.
Well, if you're cutting into flesh, you need to make sure it's very
Okay.
sharp, or else you will rip the nerves instead of cutting through the nerves, and you will feel a lot of pain. So,
Are
do you
you-
want to feel a lot of pain, or
And I
do you-
take the knife. I
surgeon?
take the knife back from
What is your?
Madrid.
Oh, actually, your medicine's pretty good.
This is coming from a freaking former chef.
Can we continue? Like,
Yes.
I'm going to be extracting whatever that is. Do I need to roll again, or are we just?
Yeah, roll medicine. Are you
so
helping?
it's dark here,
I'm gonna
right?
help.
You can roll with advantage.
I'm gonna take out a coin and cast light on it, and I'll
That's
hold
gonna
it
be 18 on the advantage this time.
Take
Okay.
12 points of damage.
up. Okay.
You
How
cut
are
a
you
little
feeling?
deep on this one. You didn't get as good as on your
No.
own. So like you act as you cut it and you slump it down. There's actually this very good solid chunk of bicep that's still there.
Stop squirming.
I'm not
I'm
gonna do
gonna
that.
hit myself with the cure wounds. That's,
I'm gonna hit him for a cure wounds after I did all that damage.
yeah, so that's a 6 HP I get back because I can roll only ones.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be over here.
That'll be another
You're leaving.
10 you get.
Okay. Well, 46 HP is not bad. Okay.
So
Wow.
to clarify, we got worms or something.
It looked like a rash that had all these, like, it was red tendrils going everywhere. But if you looked inside of it, there's all these smaller, twirling, like, greenish and sick, like the color of infection
Okay.
running through it. And as you
There's
ripped,
like insta gangrene.
yeah, and as you cut off the infected part, it hits the ground and it slumps. It's just almost like you're looking at a wad of fat, but you also, as you look down, you see a sizable, like, 2-inch chunk of what is meat out of the arm, out of the bicep. And as you look down, all of a sudden you see this small worm-like creature, maybe about, well, by small I mean it's probably about the length of a forearm, come up and just pull that chunk of meat that came out of your arm under into the undergrowth. Just,
I'm literally jumping up and hovering off the ground now, like I'm flapping.
We
all
need
day.
to go.
They're
I like
having
it.
a very good meal down there.
We need to go.
I like to think at that point my statue just steps over and shoves the sword into the ground. No.
We need to go.
it stabs it, and as it pulls it back, it just comes back with dirt on it.
We should walk, yes.
Let's not touch bushes. Bushes are weird here.
Flying a few steps away.
Also,
before I drop back down.
Chunk of meat was cut off. There's blood in the air.
Oh, back to
Oh.
stealth. Stealth again. We need to stealth again.
Okay, I'm going.
Subtitles. Over here. Over here.
Hey
Over
y'all!
here.
Hey y'all! There's
Oh, my
some
dog.
Hang on,
And
meal
then
over
that
here,
this is
y'all.
not we pass without a trace because then that would have
Pass.
been gone.
Yeah, after the hour passed without trade is gone. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I do a dog voice, somewhere in there, I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
Oh, ooh.
I feel
Okay.
dogs do that. So
That's
let's
not
go around
right.
this table for the stealth check.
11.
Oof.
Do we have our?
No.
18
Okay.
and yeah,
10.
15.
13.
10.
The
So-
eyebrow went up. I'm not ready.
So I might have to go dig in the closet for other minis. That's
Oh.
what this is doing.
Jeez, okay.
Jesus.
It's the wings. They're too big.
We just trying to like get to like civilization here, and it's
Just
just
trying-
As y'all are going through, you are now just because y'all have seen some disturbing shit here already, like giant centipedes, bloodworms coming up from underneath the ground, eating chunks of your own flesh. A dead body became what looked like a tree zombie, and this has been terrible. The little bit over an hour you have been in this section of the woods, that none of you originally came to this section of the woods. Y'all seem to get the impression that you were from different spots, correct?
Correct.
So, you just hear off in the distance.
We need
And
to.
if you look behind you, there is a sickly purple glow filling the distance of the horizon, almost like a violet sunrise coming up behind you. And
what are your second level.
okay, the
spells?
two of you that have the highest perception,
What are your second level?
you hear trees moaning.
No.
Just-
Do I need to give a wisdom save?
Yes, you do, because this affects your thing.
Don't screw me.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Then at that, it's going to be a 23.
You're not affected.
Man,
What am I rolling?
man, I hear these
You're not. It connected to his.
I
his
hear
thing.
I hear these trees moaning. I'm about to plug an arrow in these trees, and we need to move.
Maybe we should stay quiet for a minute
Okay.
because we are moving too much.
Y'all are disturbing a lot. Like, you have left a trail with those rolls. Like,
Yeah.
y'all started booking it through. Especially, like, you and the statue are, like, you got up on the statue, and the statue is actually, like, somehow moving through the trees and undergrowth better. While they're just like, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Just like, guys, we're trying to be quiet here.
I would like to move into the canopy.
You're going up into the canopy. Okay, I'm going to need an acrobatics check. These branches are dense. There's very large sections that you are going through near darkness. Now, you have dark vision, but anyone that doesn't, which is the halfling, there are periods here through there is just stark darkness. What'd you get?
That's a crit fail. Could I just kind of like get up there and realize? Nope.
You go up, and it's almost like the tree limbs are moving to thwart you. Take 2 bludgeoning as a tree branch that was not there a second ago
Is there now?
is there now.
She is not looking good. Oh, jeez.
We need.
I have a.
Are you
I
still
have
up?
good
You're
idea.
up there though.
I
Are you
think
trying to get back down, or are you
a
just
good
gonna
idea.
keep
I'm
trying
just
what
gonna
you
drop down.
Consult my iPhone real quick.
just pulls out a rock.
It's a Samsung.
Because
Oh,
I
rock.
don't want to
Totally.
burn another second level to
It's a
use
Palor
another
Viz
pass without a
stone.
trace.
Right on.
Jealous. It's the newest version. They haven't even put that out in beta yet. It's only in
Okay.
Neverwinter.
It's
Okay,
alright.
we need
You'll
to
work
be
out the
very
bugs for me.
quiet right now. And okay, just, you have to trust me. We must be very quiet. And I pull out a little bead
Mm-hmm.
and I whisper something and I throw it down. I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell to cast Fog Cloud, which extends the Fog Cloud 40 feet
Around
radius.
you. Okay, and y'all are going to try to hide.
And then I am going to go
Yes.
ahead and burn another second level for another pass without a trace.
Okay, are y'all trying to move and hide or hide in the fog?
I'm just hiding in the fog right now.
Okay, hiding in the fog.
Hiding in place.
I'm sticking with everybody else.
I'm not moving.
Okay, so everybody roll me a stealth check. Add the pass without a trace, and I think you get advantage because you're in the fog.
Yeah, I got a nat 20
Ooh.
Oh, you good?
for a
We get
33.
advantage.
I think because you're in the fog, yes.
Oh, okay. So let me see if
I
I
need
get in
it.
that 20. No, I'm going to take that other one. So then that'll be a 20. That'll be
20
a
for
20.
26 and a
of,
28.
That'll be a
23 or 33.
that'll be a 32.
32.
26 and 28.
Okay.
26.
Okay. So with your nat 20, I'm going to say you find a hollow that everybody, including the statue, can fit into underneath this massive tree.
It is time for silence.
And as you all hunker down in there, the statue pulling its wings over you to hide you slightly, just hear. And you watch as these 5 figures, actually no, I said 5, 6 figures come walking through, or riding. The first horse has at least 6 legs. They don't move normally. It's almost, there's almost a non-Euclideanness to what you're staring at. It doesn't quite fully compute within your brains as it walks by. I need a wisdom save from everybody. Except the statue, because it's a statue.
Wisdom is my stat. Why is it doing this to me?
What'd you get? Mark 1. Actually, Mark 2, because you rolled a 1.
Nat 20.
You're good.
24.
You're good.
19.
You're good. You almost involuntarily, Medrid, feel yourself crying out to whatever this is. It is hunting you and has done so well you feel it deserves to catch you. But you manage to stifle it back. Is also a very large stone hand claps your face and pulls you slightly back because you didn't realize you'd actually moved almost to the opening of this hollow. What languages does everybody know again?
Common, Halfling, Elven, Druidic, Primordial.
Okay.
Common,
You're with me.
Infernal,
How do you
Undercover.
think that? Hey, Lord protects.
Languages.
Oh, Common, Celestial, Dwarves, and Elvish.
Sylvan, Abyssal, Druidic.
You hear you can hear in Sylvan what sounds almost like this elegant song that's a mix of the wind playing through long grass or cattails at the edge of water, or the twisting and turning of branches in a storm, is what everyone else just hears. Is almost this just sound of nature, but you hear, they're close, decent quarry. Brannigan saw them. And you just hear another one speak. My lord, they're not here. They're not from here. This place is dangerous. It is, but good prey is here often. About this time you also see the light coming through the front of this hollow that you've all wedged yourself in get blocked out by the form of this massive hound. And the snout. And as it looks like it's about to stick its ox-side head in, you watch as some small furry creature darts out. Jolan! And you just watch this massive mouth engulf this poor fey-born raccoon
Ooh.
in front of you, and you get splattered with terribleness. Damn foul mortal. And you watch the hound just fall over dead. You don't hear a weapon drawn, nothing. Then as the horses move off, you hear nothing worse than a hound that does not listen. And then all of a sudden, the sound of something tearing, they're no longer there. And what was a massive hound is now the form of a poor orc that's had its throat slit, with the mangled remains of something furry within its maw. And it is deathly quiet around you.
You're okay.
Who's hungry?
Give her some stew right now.
Let's just wait a minute. I'm very sorry. Just give me a minute over here, and I'm just like,
Something smells fresh.
I'm gonna do an investigation check. Because Medrid was gonna have a good cry, but she smelled something fresh. No. A 2.
2.
With
I'm pulling on that reckless. You don't know what smells fresh, but you're compelled to go to the mouth of this little cavity you've hidden in.
God damn it! I hate this.
Hey, I didn't warn y'all, but I think I've inadvertently added psychological horror into it for the players.
I mean,
Okay, so there's something out there that smells so good.
Yeah, probably don't. I wouldn't eat
I
anything from here.
I just want to go over there.
You feel compelled.
Is there enough room in this hollow for me to like
look.
get my
and see.
scythe in front and use it as like a hold on around Medrid?
This is literally what's taking up 90% of the space of this hollow you were in, is the fucking 8-foot, 9-foot tall stone statue that is Mama Goose or Mama Chickening all of you.
From behind us? Because otherwise...
Wings are kind of like this in front of you. There's openings underneath that you could crawl through, or you could kind of...
I'm gonna try and get past the wing.
I'm moving to keep a hold of some way or other.
Give me a contested strength check.
This may not end well, but we're gonna give it a go.
Where was this? I got a 16 even.
You know what? Fine. I don't care. Go
So
get yourself killed.
she tries to grab. You get out, and you are over the carcass of this orc that just has the remains of a raccoon in its mouth. Everything on it smells good. But as you turn and look, you're watching as the cavity that your friends are in has grown large, pointy teeth and is closing.
Oh.
Y'all all see light starting to vanish as Medrid is now outside.
As I see that, I'm going
to allow everyone a reaction to this, and then I might have us roll initiative.
Okay, I used my last 3rd level spell. Fuck.
Resource management is the greatest horror ever.
That's a hell of a spell.
Okay. Shit.
While you're figuring this out, I'm going to start over at this end of the table. What are you doing? It looks like teeth are growing in front of you and trying to close down.
About to.
I'm scooting out,
okay.
But I'm gonna extend my pole arm back in to help pull people out.
Okay, so give me a athletics.
Strength is not my strong suit.
Unless you want to try to argue acrobatics.
I know what I'm doing.
I feel like wings would make it a disadvantage on acrobatics, so that's a 7.
As you're going, you just have a tooth root thing scrape across you for 2 damage, and you're not able to get out.
I am basically about to use just that halfling speed because it's small to try to basically move because I can move through larger creature spaces, and then I am going to try to, with just athletics, just bolt it out of there.
Okay, give me that athletics check to see if you get yourself out.
Bollocks, that's a 9.
Yeah, you go take 2 damage as you go out, but you just, as you step down, your foot goes down, you look down, and you just watch as this tooth/root is coming out of the ground and goes straight through the dead center of your foot.
Oh.
Yikes.
And since your perception is so high, you see roots starting to come out of the bit over where your foot is out of the tooth.
Oh, not this shit again.
So, as I see that happening, I'm going to run up to the mouth, and where I see the teeth going like that, I'm going to place my hand on it, and my eyes are going to get black again. And then I'm going to use Essence Tap.
Okay. Which
means my spell cannot be resisted.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Inflict Wounds.
Alright.
The dice gods are not pleased with us. Oh.
So, as you go to put your hand on the tree, and you're going to enjoy this, a little bit of John Carpenter, you watch as the tree opens up into a secondary maw and bites down on your arm and digs in for 3 damage. You're pinned to the tree as well because it is now closed back around your wrist.
Oh my.
So you're standing there with your arm in a tree.
Madrid, spread your legs.
No.
No.
How are we supposed to get out if they're standing in front of them?
Oh, I thought we were going with like the angry rapey trees from
Oh,
no.
No.
I'm sorry. That's what I was saying. No.
If Madrid is trapped in front of the egress to this,
It was big enough for you all to get in, so there's room.
but it's been closing.
Yes, it's closing. There's still room because it's
fine.
off to the right.
Yeah.
Madrid is druid to the right.
Yeah. Statue is going to put basically statue pick people up and move out.
Okay, so who all is statue picking up? Statue
Well,
can pick up
who's
2.
still in there?
The
All
three
three
y'all.
of us.
Statue can pick up 2.
Okay, so I should probably grab you and me. Or he's statue just standing.
Just
It's
go
gotta
leave the
bend over
halfling.
to pick up the halfling. And just,
Go,
okay.
just leave the halfling.
I got the important person. Let me just bend over here, reach way down there. 'Cause statue's like 8.5 feet tall. Halfling's like what, 3?
Well, you said 4'2", ridiculously tall. Halfling.
Can I while I'm being carried away, can I like extend hold
I'm going
on?
off based on the weight of what this statue carries. It's 2 medium-sized creatures it's picking up.
And this statue is going to use its own weight to push through this tree.
Okay, so give me an athletics check.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Okay. Big numbers. Oh, that's a 14?
Okay.
Yeah, 14. No?
Statue. Okay, roll me a d4. Call even or odds.
Even.
The 2 that are being carried.
Even.
So your odds. So roll it.
It's a 1.
So it gets out. It gets you out. Like you're underneath. You're being like under the arm carried by this thing, and you just watch as the trees, gnarled bark, roots, whatever. You're not sure if you're in a maw or if the tree's doing something weird, but it just pierces into the statue, and it goes forward and tosses him out in a roll. So the statue is like from
Half in, half
Well,
out.
No, it's
Yeah.
more like this. And the mouth or the maw is closing. So so that's all of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody that is still within the tree, take I gotta use 14 acid damage.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What?
14 acid damage.
Statue
Damn Venus
included?
flytree.
Statue included?
Yes.
You said 14.
Yup.
How you doing?
Bad.
17 of 43 trapped in the tree under the armpit of the statue.
As the basin y'all were sitting in starts to fill up with acid.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The 2 that are in the tree, you see nothing. Dark vision. You're seeing that what y'all have been sitting on and thinking were like rocks and roots are bones.
Oh, cool.
We should have checked better.
We're not very good at this.
So is the statue still holding me underarm carry? Am I being constricted at all, or like?
You can get out.
So, going to, since we did this, starting with you again. Now, stuck in the tree, your hand, take 1 acid damage, because you're feeling like a little pocket around your hand start to build up.
I mean, I have my essence tap on, so I'm going to use poison spray, and it's going to be necrotic damage.
I'm not going to make you roll to hit because you are literally arm deep in a fucking tree. If it dodges this, that's some bullshit.
Right.
I'm like, you'll stop this right now.
So roll
And,
damage. But we need to get that. That actually might be that might need to be a t-shirt. That's some bullshit. With the
Put it on
E
a
off.
t-shirt.
No, we got like 4 t-shirts we need to make, one of which is God damn it, I'm wholesome.
God damn it, I'm very wholesome. 5.
What's the one?
17.
17, it releases your arm.
My,
But as you pull it back, the first couple layers of skin are off your hand, and you're missing all your fingernails. Like it's almost like bony nubs at the tip.
I'll grow them back. And then I just look in the hole. Hello, is friend still in there?
But okay, so you did that. You also hear.
Yeah.
It's the sound.
not good
That's
noise.
the only thing I can do because I can't make the sound of a tree ripping itself out of the ground. Just. I guess. I don't know. That's not any better.
Creak, 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 crack.
Crickety crack, crickety crack, 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 crickety crick.
Oh, God.
Crit?
Crack.
Cuppy cakes. Damn. Sick. I'm like, Hewitt needs therapy. Starting over here now.
Okay. Then I'm basically going to...
You are waist deep in acid.
I am going to
At least it's not
try
the titty possum.
to...
No,
Try to...
she doesn't know about the titty possum.
I've been educated a little bit about titty possum.
Or did we talk? Oh yeah, I know what you were talking
So
That needs to be
that
on
I
the
am
show, too.
basically going to basically attack it. Try to
Are you attacking
rush
the tree?
forward.
Okay, so you're running and attacking. Got it.
Yes, trying.
So give me an athletics check to see if you can roll your ass out.
Natural 20, please.
Yeah, you up out this bitch. Splish, splash, splishty, splash.
about. Splish splash and taking the bath and die.
And then that, as that, you know that Jolan is just basically running up, about to attack the maw of it, just like fucking trees. And then that's an 18.
No, leave it so the camera can see that shit.
And
My
that is-
halfling friend,
and
come
then
to me.
That is a 18 plus 7.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
hit, you hit.
25. And then that,
Oh, that was
and then
amazing.
that, instead of basically making the extra damage, that they are going to move me extra 5 feet. The more out.
Okay.
And then if that's going to be with the short sword, then if that's going to be 6 piercing.
Okay.
6 slashing.
So it rears and shifts again as you're out, and you're pulled further back. So now it's you.
Yeah. I need to get out from under the arm of the statue and out of this thing. Like,
Still in athletics. Excuse me.
lost my dice there for a minute. 10.
As
If I die in a fucking tree.
What?
I'm not. You don't take damage until the start of the next round, so there's still hope.
Someone get her out of here! Someone get her out of here! Someone get her out of here!
You shift, and the statue, you shift out of its grip and just.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
And as you bloop, the bottom of this is deeper than where it was when y'all were sitting in here hiding from the Wyld Hunt.
Flailing wings. Penguin swimming.
Wings.
Help me.
If anyone's ever seen a seagull underwater, just they do their job, but it's spastic as fuck. So to you,
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a sacred flame on this tree.
okay.
Wait, are you the only one in the tree?
Yes.
The statue, and the cleric are in the tree.
The statue's halfway in.
Okay.
The statue is like.
Am I seeing like
most
a
of a
birthing
torso.
scene right now?
No. What you see is like you see the statue is like this, trying to pull itself out from under the tree. It is one of those like it's like the end of that freaking French horror movie where the zombies were in the building and it was like
Is it
all,
like extra where it's like the dude crawling out like?
Well, no, it's like when the lady's like crawling, that was like, pulled off into the darkness bullshit for the found footage camera. That's what you're staring at right here. As you're also looking at your like peeled fucking Clive Baker hand.
This is not good. This is also not good right here.
Splashing.
Everything about this place is not good. I designed it that way.
Yeah.
Like this is actually kind of burning right here.
Just
Oh well.
Just a little bit of a sizzle. Like you put peroxide on it.
Let's see how bad this is. I sprinkle salt on my hand.
Okay, so what you doing there, our summoner?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a sacred flame on this tree.
Okay, so it needs to make it's a tree.
Yeah.
It rolled a 1 with a -2 because it's a tree.
Yeah.
So it failed because trees don't dodge.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
That's 3.
Well, you win.
Just you see, tree. 2 branches.
I mean, that's 3 radiant damage.
Just 2 branches.
Oh, these hurt so much.
The tree shrugs.
Splash, splash, help!
Okay, so what's your statue doing? You don't. At this point, you don't know that somebody's been dropped into the acid. Your statue.
That Vipera still in there.
There you go. There you go.
The statue would know.
The statue knows things.
Yeah.
You're telling me you can't communicate?
Oh wait, it's
She
counts
looks
as a
like
living
she's
creature.
being
okay. It counts
digested
as
in
living
there.
creature.
So,
Blub, blub, help.
yeah, it's gonna grab you and try and break out again.
Okay, give me that athletics check.
Hand comes within reach and I'm climbing like...
Do you see this big hand?
Nope, that's a 9.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Where did all my good rolls go? That's with a +4.
I've been feeling the same way. In this.
That is 10 acid damage to both of you.
How
Are you
bad?
down? Are
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
drown and die by accident in the Venus flytree. Help!
Woo!
Okay.
Am I even partway out of the... Like, am I still, like, flailing? Did the thing drop me?
No, it's grabbed you, just couldn't.
It grabbed you. It just can't pull itself out because all of a sudden, as you see it pulling it out, you just watch it. So now you're like watching, like you're seeing this part of its face and its hand, like, don't leave me, Neysa.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, Nissan. There we go. Neysa, his sister.
Help!
The tree. Notice me, senpai. You just see an even bigger tree over to the side. Noticed.
Oh God.
The sequoia looking at the redwood.
Oh no.
Okay, so whose turn is it? Is it my turn? Am I dead? Like, what's happening?
We're doing a cycle here, so
Do I see her?
no. Like you just watch as the tree is now looks like there's no cavity anymore. There's just tree and like this much of a statue's face and
Okay, so
arm sticking out of the ground trying to pull itself out.
Literally. So there's no way for me to get out of the...
I don't have anything.
Well,
to
there's
help.
ways to do it. It's just right now it's kind of difficult. What you got?
I'm gonna be like, okay, you need to let her go, and I point my hand, and my eyes go black again, and I shoot a ray of enfeeblement at the tree.
Okay, what does it need to make?
I don't know. I didn't look this up
Ray
because
of enfeeblement.
I did this.
Because I'm going to tell you it got a 5.
I
Ray
think
and
that
enfeeblement.
I think that fails.
It's a strength check.
Yeah, that's a failure because the tree, even with its 5 strength, rolled a 10.
Wait, on
Oh,
a
no.
ray of enfeeblement that you have to make a ranged spell attack against the target.
But
Okay.
it still has to make a save, doesn't it?
Not.
No,
It
never mind. I'm thinking of Ray of Sickness. I'm thinking of Ray of Sickness.
it's okay.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target on hit. The target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
Weapon.
16.
16 hits. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
At
tree.
the end
Yeah.
of
It's a
each
tree.
target's turn,
Okay.
make a con saving throw against the spell. On success, the spell ends.
Okay, I don't know how much damage I'm supposed to do. It's supposed. Oh, it only does half damage. And
You hit, so now what happens?
and
So the tree can only
Okay.
do half damage. So I got to roll 1 dice for the acid damage. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it. Okay, so
Well,
the tree all of a
I-
sudden looks kind of wimpy and leans.
Okay.
I'm just trying. Like
You did
I had
something. Going to you.
Okay, Dad. Would you allow me to, if I make an attack on this tree, would you allow me to use my swarm to go inside it and at least assist getting Vipera?
There's not a hole for the swarm to go into.
Okay.
Attacking
The
it,
tree is flush with whatever edges of
you
statue are
have
visible.
dealt damage and watched the tree move.
Okay, so I could do 2 attacks, knockout damage. What do y'all think I should do?
Help get the statue out.
Yep. Just fuck it up.
Fuck the tree up. Fuck it up.
Alrighty then. So, but
Not the first person in horror movies to die by tree.
I'm the Girl Scout camp counselor. I don't die by tree.
No,
Because
you
what
die by
is the
mechanic wearing
athletics on
mask.
the statue? What is the athletics on the statue?
4.
I got
Plus 4.
a +5.
Okay.
So I would like to use athletics to try to help pull the statue and try to shimmy
You
this.
know what? I will allow it. I will allow it because I've made comments earlier tonight about halflings should not have a size restriction on their strength. So you're going to grab this and try to yoke it, huh?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Now the question is, does it still have a grab on her?
I'm monkey clinging to the arm.
She is wrapped around this arm.
DM dice, don't fail me.
It failed.
What is that?
Why?
That is a 7.
Okay, look, I'm just glad you're not rolling Emily's dice because I bought my wife a die over the summer as a housewarming gift that the one says fuck. So you rolled a 7.
Yep.
You're pulling and you're pulling. You actually pull a finger off the statue. It breaks. It's not damage to the statue, man. It just cosmetically doesn't have a pinky finger now.
Why are you grabbing on the pinky?
Right? I'm sorry, why'd you grab it at the pinky?
I don't know why.
Hand.
Okay, so now
It
it's
did
your
so
go.
well.
Holding onto a statue arm underneath this acid. Wait,
Alright.
did I rolled for acid, right?
Yes.
No,
Oh wait.
no, I didn't. I
Oh,
only
you
have to
did.
roll 1 dice now.
Don't.
3.
Well, if I wasn't decided on what I was going to do before,
Thunder
I'm-
wave.
I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch and attempt to siphon some energy from this damn tree because it's hurting me.
Okay, try to vampire the tree.
Hang on a minute. I gotta-
I don't like the way he said that.
Be a vampire tree.
That sounds like a threat.
I don't really have another choice, okay? Like,
I'm gonna say this: it can't dodge you touching it. It's a fucking tree.
I'm gonna
Oh.
reach off, but like still clinging on. Like, I'm not falling back in the acid. Like,
So you've climbed up on the shoulder of this thing. You're literally on the back of this angel as acid is slowly filling the cavity.
okay,
Pitcher plant style.
melee spell attack. Damn, 14.
I mean, I'm saying the tree can't dodge.
Okay,
It's
fine.
tree. If the tree dodges, I'm still calling bullshit.
The tree is like, yo!
That's the t-shirt.
Alright.
If the tree dodges, I'm calling bullshit.
So it takes 3d6 necro, and I regain half of that
Okay.
in HP.
Did you roll 3 1s?
7 altogether.
Okay, so give me a con save after this.
Do I round up or round down? It doesn't tell me.
7? You round up. Okay, for y'all.
I would take
I
that.
take half.
Here's the thing:
I
is when
regain
y'all
half.
when damage is taken, you round down. But if you're taking life through this, I'm going to say round up. I usually allow my players to round up because I don't. Okay, we're streaming. We are literally streaming. If you all die tonight, we have to come up with something new for next week.
Yes.
And a con save.
You're just gonna find a tree with a bunch of fucking dead bodies in it.
Okay.
18
18.
con save.
As you pull in this energy from this tree, all of a sudden you get a. So take 2 psychic damage.
Oh no, hemorrhaging.
Oh, you click.
But you see a massive weeping willow. And then I mean, it's like strobe lights going off. Blood is pouring out of your nose, and all of a sudden, there's a figure. You don't know if it's the tree, part of the tree, in the tree, is the tree, under the tree, but you just hear, "Oh, you are most interesting, little one.
Oh, no.
If you live, find me."
Okay, sure. Let me out of the tree.
Not my department.
I'm HR, actually.
Let me put you on hold. Transfer you.
Hold
to
on,
the
I'm
next
sorry.
department.
Cut off the voice modifier. Sorry. I'm management. And this isn't even my division. I got called in because Larry has some unpleasantness from the human world right now, keeping him from coming in. So I'm filling in, and it's totally not my job. No, you don't get that shit. It's just literally the vision's over.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do with that? Like,
I don't know.
I-
Hopefully not die, so it's useful.
I have no other bonus actions. Like, I'm just.
Okay, you with the statue.
Yeah. I am gonna go over to my statue and use the help action and attempt to dig it. And
So you're going to use help, so it has advantage. So give me that roll for your statue.
Alright. Trying again. I'm gonna get you both out. Advantage.
Pulls
this
out a
time.
shovel from nowhere. Just let's do the anime spin, flip, and shovel.
So that's 15.
Switches to like.
Barely, the statue starts to pull out, and you just see the other arm fling this rather soaked tiefling that is now very light blue.
I've been tie-dyed.
Oh, jeez. She has other color.
Oh, that's not a good look.
Okay, so actually,
okay?
I would say let's keep going, but I need to go hit the head real quick. So y'all strategize for what's starting the next round.
Oh, the statue's
'Cause-
not out?
Statue's not out. Statue is like now like waist deep, so there's still some. Like, it's kicking its legs in there. It's like poo stuck in Rabbit's doorway.
Okay.
But I'll be right back. Y'all,
Okay,
y'all
we are.
strategize.
Your statue is still stuck
Okay.
in the hole.
Yes.
My
Get her out, or we'll be in a worse situation than we are now.
Well, I was planning on. Does anyone smell?
And then we can have stew.
I mean that Fairy Fire won't work, Zephyr Strike won't work. That the best thing I can do is probably offer a Cure Wounds and Pump Damage. That's it.
Let us try and all take the statue and pull her out. We take statue and we hold her and we say it's okay. We will help you. And then we pull her out.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll be the most thing to do. Just get the statue out and get out of here.
I agree with this, and then we can sit down and have a good time and have a good stew. Maybe we should not talk about this right now. But how are you? How's everyone? How's everyone's mental health? Do we need to have a moment?
I just know, just fuck trees.
I'm sitting there, kind of.
Oh, I am very sorry. Okay. Oh, I know how it is. Look at this body right here. I'm just looking at this body. It's like, wow, I could make chicken and dumplings out of this little orc here. Would it be orc and dumplings, though?
That sounds.
What the?
You'll smell
Get
it.
him,
It has a...
Are you alive?
Yeah, I found the bookcase I left in the
Oh,
hallway
no.
with my hip.
Nice. That was the sound.
Yeah, now I can't make fun of my son for finding it with his shoulder.
Oh,
Okay, so we
Okay.
are going to help the statue out. We're all going to just pull the statue out.
You're all... Okay, so let me say this. All y'all, give me a strength check. Roll for the statue, too.
I'm rocking on the ground. I'm not helping.
Okay, the three of you.
no Tristana dice.
Okay, it's been a rough day for you, hasn't it?
Holy... where was this?
Yes,
Yeah.
where was this?
Yeah, 15, it's not
15.
Where was
the best,
natural
but-
20?
Natural 20.
I got a 6 and an 18.
Okay, so you're not helping so much. You're doing a pretty good job, but you watch as your statue gets 2 elbows in, and you watch as your halfling friend Joe runs underneath, grabs your statue by the hips, and then freaking dirty dances. Holds like, I'm having the time of just holding your statue.
Just yeet.
And the tree, you see the maw close back, and the ground starts to shift. It starts to rise up, and you see, as it starts to rise up, that the form of a cloud giant's skull has the tree growing over the upper part of the face, and its jaw was underneath in that cavity. Y'all had literally hidden in this creature's mouth as it's starting, this undead form is starting to rise up, spilling this bright, like glowing in the dark green acid. It's struggling its way up. It's not pulling up yet because it seems like other trees are starting to move with it.
It is time to
Skedaddle
and get out of here.
Wait a minute.
So y'all are moving.
Yeah.
Stagger to my feet.
I had already did
I am very out of spells, but I'm going to use one of my level 1s to do a cure wounds.
If we can catch a rest, I'll blow his
question
dice.
for the DM that it says that I have advantage on saves versus frightened. So
6.
Anything with a tree, would that be frightened or no?
You're not frightened by this. It's just that this is going to support your I don't fucking trust trees.
Okay, then I had just did another wisdom save and failed.
Okay, so just mark one. Mark one. So as y'all are just hauling off to the woods, not trying to be stealthy or anything.
What? Well, okay.
I'm staggering. I have no capability.
Yeah, she is like she's having trouble walking, so I think we're going as slow as possible.
You're slow hobbling away from this as this tree monster giant thing is rising out from behind you.
You're getting carried.
The statue just.
Yep.
You look at its legs are very smooth at this point.
No,
and very bright.
We need to go.
We should.
Hey, you got a bath. Oh god, she's got me.
So is the statue carrying both of you under its arms?
Yes, and she is flying above the.
She can fly.
We determined we can't fly because canopy.
She's not going.
She's not going up to the top of the tree.
Above the
let us get away in a good spot.
No, I'm not gonna say she's going at top speed, but
yeah,
every so often.
I'm booking it because I'm the
stone wings
slowest.
flapping and shit moves. All of a sudden, there's just like a hamster that pops up. Damn it! I can't do. I can't. This is I just have to give up on the. I'm actually doing a legitimate spooky game, don't I?
This is
you're doing a good job.
I'm hitting.
No, I mean
I'm hitting Return of the Living Dead level.
Yes.
No, like things are still scary, but we're still being a little bit silly with it.
Yeah.
We should.
It is like
we need
Scooby-Doo
to get
mixed in
place
with
to
gore
sleep.
movie.
Yes, we have. Do we all have bedroll between us?
Yeah.
As you say that, y'all also watch something in the canopy.
It is time. It is time to run.
Keep going.
Yes.
I mean, every so often, if you look up in the distance, there's eyes looking. There's something moving and tracking, and then it gets bored, and then something else picks up the trail. More than once, everybody give me an Arcana check.
I'm not even proficient in you. Okay.
Crit 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 5. 10. You're not paying attention to this. What'd you get? 5. You don't know. Y'all see displacer beasts. Creatures that you've seen for sale in markets and cities like Waterdeep and Luskin every so often. These massive hunting cats with tendrils. Every so often you see them, you see their yellow glowing eyes, but you also see the ends of their tendrils lit up in this almost day glow green. Every so often tracking and then losing interest as they get to the edge of their domain. But you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. So tell me, how long are y'all actually going to move?
I want to move.
It's up to you guys.
I can say, that we need to keep moving until we find civilization, despite me being the Outlander, I don't deal with
all four of
civilization.
y'all, before anyone asks me if they can do anything, because y'all, gonna be honest, y'all outside of what is normal.
Can I do a survival check to see if I can see? Okay, so basically, when you're looking into a forest, you can kind of see an opening based on like the light and the density of the
If you're
forest.
trying to find a trail, give me a survival check, but I need everybody to give me in and give me a Constitution save.
No.
I got a
God.
dirty 20
On the con save or on the spot?
on the spot.
You see what looks like a trail that something has taken.
12 and con save.
Yes.
12, 14.
Take 1 point of exhaustion.
12.
Take a point of
Con
exhaustion.
save is
19.
1.
You're good. Take 2 points of exhaustion because you rolled that 1. You find a trail and you're kind of able to navigate the statue onto it, but it is getting rough, and you are going for well over 3 hours on what seems like, by what you got, in all accounts, this is a trail that someone or something has taken, large enough that the statue can move through trees without having to shift around them. Not quite a path.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive. And
Not quite. Definitely not a road, but something has used this before.
This seems like hiking trail. Maybe we will find something on the.
Okay, how far is your dark vision? 60 feet? 60 feet? 60 feet? All of a sudden, after y'all keep going, it's starting to get rough. Even the statue's starting to falter a little bit. You're the first to notice it without your dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all's eyes have adjusted to the gray-green that you all see through night vision. Or through your dark vision. You notice flicks of red off in the distance, light emerging, flickering ever so often, almost like fireflies. Maybe even they're the ones notifying you of this.
It's that there are fireflies notifying. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fireflies. We need to probably follow them, maybe.
Okay.
Which means right now all you have is disability on advantage checks and your speed is half. But
Yes.
are you being carried?
I'm.
Okay, so your halfling friend starts to fall behind very quickly.
The few hours that we've been traveling, can those of us that were being carried count that as any kind of rest?
No, there is no
No.
way that you could enjoy this. Or, I mean, it's like, has anyone ever ridden a Greyhound or passenger bus? Sleep on that does not fucking count for sleep.
No. As this thing falls behind us, hey, let us down. I need to slow down just a little bit.
Okay, or one of you going to switch out with the halfling that is now a good 50, 60 feet behind you?
I think we can slow our pace a little bit.
Let's a slow pace.
I mean, you
At
get
the
to walk?
very least, let the halfling stay on the statue thing.
Don't let her die in the effing tree, Basch.
Thank you!
So, as y'all slow down, all of you that have dark vision, everything else but this strip that is ahead of you, off in the distance, broken up by the sporadic tree, is that same green-gray of your dark vision, but there's just this line of red off in the distance that flickers every so often. Give me a wisdom save.
That'll be a 21.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. For a second, there's a... Okay. And you're able to make it. As the closer you get, the trees start to get further and further apart, and then open up into an ashen field. As you're walking through, it feels like it's starting to snow. But as the snow hits you, it's not cold. It's still slightly warm, and it has parts of it are gray, parts of it are black. And as you look ahead of you, there's a massive wall of fire, ever burning. Every so often, there's a purple flick throughout all the flames. Give me another wisdom save.
This
No.
ain't gonna go well.
That was promising.
Hey,
Ooh.
crit 20!
Do you have any points marked?
1.
Remove it. You're like, again, it's the...
I've got bigger things to worry about right now. Like
You've
acid
literally
trees.
You've literally carved off part of your arm. A tree tried to eat you. A dead body turned into a walking husk of a tree thing. Giant centipedes.
It's been a rough
Tried to
day.
bite my ass.
It's been a hot 12 hours.
He's
As you, I guess, no pun intended, as you walk towards the wall of fire. As you look at the wall of fire, the two of you that have the highest passive perception, that is Joe and Medrid, y'all can actually see every so often as the flames flick up and die back down, you can see there's guard towers within the flames. Every so often you see the outlines of these stone towers, and you see a flickering red light. Every so often it's a red.
it seems
Red.
Right.
the friends that we were being chased by might have seen or might have come here.
That is true.
But as you get past the trees and the undergrowth, literally it is dirt and ash for probably a quarter of a mile
It seemed like then
to
they
these flaming walls, and then there's towers behind it.
seemed like then they must have just raided this place.
I don't know about that.
Give me a perception check, the two of you with the highest passive perception. If y'all, the other folks, if you want to investigate, you can.
Is that
17.
investigation?
Natural 20
I got 17.
for a 30 total.
30 total.
Is that investigation?
Y'all are doing an investigation.
16.
16.
That's dirty 20.
Okay, y'all see no footprints, no hoof prints, nothing through this ash, and as y'all are moving, it's ankle deep on all you medium-sized creatures. It's a little bit deeper on you. It's going up part of your shin.
Alright.
What if it's their protection?
Okay.
But with you two that got that, you got a natural 20, you got a 17. You, looking at it, the fire is not behaving like fire should. So something's off about you. You, dealing the fact that you've had some fire druids.
I should have been making that with disadvantage because of the...
Oh yeah,
exhaustion.
reroll.
Yeah, so, okay. Then that was a 17 total.
17 total. So with a 17, you're on the same boat. The fire is not behaving normally,
Okay.
but purple flicker throughout the flames.
Something's not right with this fire. It's not acting like normal fire.
Yes.
I wonder if the fire is intended as a way to keep whatever is on this side contained, because we can see the guard towers behind it. Maybe the fire is like a firewall. It's being maintained by whatever the flicker stuff is.
If you
I don't
want
know.
to
I'm
get
spitballing.
closer, we can.
I want to take a nap.
I would
Yeah.
like.
I'm
I
very
would like
sleepy.
stew personally.
Um,
Something good to
Y'all
eat,
definitely
you
have
know?
rumbly tumblies.
I'm hungry. I'm tired. That my fireflies that
The fireflies, like you see, that even them are like
They
flying
need
closer
to
to the
eat.
bottom of the jar.
There's no shelter here. We should attempt to make contact with those fire people.
let's go to the wall. Got it.
So y'all making your way towards the firewall.
I am very
Yep.
concerned this might be
But we're
a
gonna
raid
be
on
in the
this
open.
little city.
We're gonna be in the open.
I mean, it's
There's
a quarter
no
mile of open
choice.
territory with at least ankle deep ash around it.
I mean, why not?
In my
You know what?
can my winter blanket be white so I can surrender flag here?
Yeah, you can totally wave it if you want to wave your white blanket.
Put it on my white flag of
Okay.
peace
Okay.
as we're approaching.
I have other options. I can send my icon forward all the way to the wall, cover the distance a lot quicker, and we can just stay and cover back here. And I can
Can it talk?
see, hear, and basically do everything through it.
What if they attack it? What if they see it as a threat? It's a giant statue walking
It can
toward them.
move
Brash
quick.
As you're doing this, the statue.
It is missing pinky. Is it able to hold sword right?
It holds up its own pinky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
can mending fix that?
You don't know.
yeah, probably. I can also mend, so I will use Eldian senses, and I can perceive. It acts like the same way as a wizard can perceive through his familiar.
Right, but you cannot communicate through it.
Right. But I can still see everything. So
Okay.
before I do it, I'm gonna go to the wall, check it out, come back.
Okay, so y'all watch as the
Nama.
statue just doom, doom, doom.
Oh no,
Just-
it's gonna fly, and
Okay,
it's
so
gonna
it's
a speed of 80.
so it's doing that. So is it flying in at full speed?
It'll slow down once it starts getting closer.
Okay, I'm just saying every 6 seconds it's hitting 80 feet. That thing's
It's trucking.
it's trucking. That thing's eastbound and down.
Yeah.
So
I want to be quick about it because
So
this
as
is
you're-
open
as you see-
terrain.
you watch as the statue just goes flying in. As it starts getting within about 120 feet of the wall,
ground to cloud
Arrows.
missiles. Like,
arrows just come flying out. Give me a dex save.
oh no!
What did I grab too? This Dex. Yeah, 9.
It takes 10 piercing damage as it is filled
Riddled
full of
with
arrows.
arrows.
Okay. Yeah. Lifelink.
So does it fly in like, and then stand up,
Well-
like go in the air slightly, being all angelic, like, oh, you filled me full of arrows.
Well, that answers our wrong voice.
Let us.
well-
I feel her
I forgot
strategy.
halflings. You can reroll natural one.
So it's 100.
Yeah, they can.
It's fine.
Dude, I forget it is Aldrich all the damn time.
It's fine.
Chris hates me because in his game, Aldrich can reroll ones. He can reroll a failed save
Yeah.
as a fighter with Indomitable. He's a brute, so I can reroll my death saves, and if I roll higher than a 20 with the d6 I add to it, it counts as if I rolled a nat 20 and I stabilize. Aldrich rerolls reroll damage because a great weapon fighter.
Mm.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
just. Okay, so I believe we should approach slowly, and we have no other option.
Are you
otherwise.
leaving it over there, or is it flying back to y'all full of arrows?
I think it's going to park outside of the arrow range. So we
Just
go back
comes back.
like 150 feet.
It's just, you see, like one arrow, dink. Every so often, dinks off the head.
And then you are still holding up the surrender flag.
Can I
Yes.
can I see what's on the wall? Could I see?
Through the statue, you can see that there's at least 4 guard towers within arrow range of this. Like, it seems like every so often there's a tower. There's not necessarily a wall.
Okay. So the fire is the wall then.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll just stay standing out there, out of range.
While you're seeing through does it work like a familiar where you cannot see and
Yeah.
So as soon as you see your friend that has received, y'all all taken. Wait, who? I think he's taken the least amount of damage out of all of you.
But I'm the
Us
most
two are
tired.
really fucked up right now.
All of you are having a really bad day.
I'm gonna
And
grab
this
him
the-
around the elbow,
Just
surrender
drag
flag,
me.
and we're just like,
You're just sitting there like,
let's go. I'm not really waving it so much as just
I'm saying you're holding a scythe one-armed. It's using glaive stats. That thing is brace.
brace on my hip.
Okay. So, as y'all keep going forward, eventually y'all make it to the same spot that the very arrow-filled statue is, and the statue's just like,
Sup?
just looks over at you, like, I'm assuming y'all come up on the right, and it just looks over at you like,
I can use some of these. Just start.
are you just gonna start pulling?
I'm gonna just use some of these. If that's all right.
Roll me a dex Roll me sleight of hand. Roll me sleight of hand and see how many of these you don't break. What? Oh shit, dude! You get none. You keep breaking shit as you start. These are like a good 2-3 inches into stone, and you pull one. You pull the next one.
I'm not that strong, but okay.
You keep pulling them, and it's like the arrowhead is left in the body. You're.
I'm gonna switch back out and wake up.
Yeah.
The statue.
Ow.
Like every time an arrow is being pulled, ow.
I'm gonna see that you're awake again. I'm gonna take my arm out of yours and I'm just gonna pop you upside the back of the head.
You were still hideous. That's why she popped you.
God damn both
I
of you.
feel like she should hit you too.
Are you becoming party mom?
I don't.
Is this side of the table party parent?
I don't understand why I got hit.
Shit.
If you had just listened to me, you wouldn't have 20 dozen arrows in your friend.
The statue just takes an arm, starts breaking them off.
It's like that scene in 300, but it's
or like in the new American Gods, where like that one Viking got filled with so many goddamn arrows.
I haven't seen, no spoils.
No, I haven't seen. I've just seen the GIF of like the Vikings like running out with an axe, and just you see like nothing but arrows in front of a human body. I'm like, how's that even? I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying that's a lot of arrows.
Well, that we just know then that if that it was arrow shot, we know it's some life. You still got the surrender flag. Let's just slowly go.
Are you gonna actually hand it to the statue so it holds it up higher?
Redemption.
And we can stand behind the statue and not get hit.
Okay, is that what y'all are doing?
Life.
Yeah.
You give your glaive with the your war scythe with the frickin' flag tied onto it, your blanket that is white, that is now getting very ashy gray, by the way.
It's fine, I'll shake it off later.
Just waving it, it's just doing this as y'all are walking behind it. And as you keep getting forward, the heat is starting to get unbearable the closer you get to this.
It is very hot here.
And all of a sudden, as you keep up, yes, what? So again, languages.
Sylvan, Druidic, Abyssal, Common.
Nope.
Common, Celestial, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Nope.
Common, Halfling, Elven, Druidic, Primordial.
Common, Infernal, Undercommon.
Nope. You just hear that and it's like, halt! Say your name.
Jolan Teespring. Halfling. With others.
Baldur's Gate Teespring? Or Neverwinter Teespring?
Nomadic tribe. Teespring.
Oh, cousins.
It's getting very hot. I want to take off all of my clothes.
Please don't.
Please.
No, don't do that.
No.
All you hear is gnob knob slob. No. Because I'm gonna say this in every language. No is no and means no. Like even dragons.
So
That's right. Gnomes. Gob gob.
in
Sugar drop.
halfling.
Slob gob. Knob knob. No.
Iris spine back up in halfling. We survived shitty forest, seeking refuge.
Okay. Purpose.
Purpose, we don't know. We were drawn here.
Not dying.
Outlander.
Yes.
All of a sudden here, in common, everyone hears Outlanders. Outlanders? Outlanders.
Outlander.
Outlanders. And you're like,
It is one Outlander.
This one tower far off to the left now feels slightly uncomfortable for absolutely everybody, including the other towers. Show goodwill.
Do you want stew?
I show goodwill.
What are you going to do to show goodwill?
I will cook you stew and some good food if.
We smell what you're making from here.
That,
No.
What do you mean?
No, we smell what you are cooking.
I am not the Rock. I don't know what you are talking about.
I can provide
Don't
watch.
talk about Dwayne that way.
I can provide watch. Watch after just bed and rest.
Next, what can you offer? What can you give?
Healing after I get healed.
Circumstantial medical aid accepted. You. Like you don't. I'm doing this. You can tell I'm looking at you. You can't see anything behind this wall of fire.
Just imagining some halfling with like a gigantic spyglass.
Medical aid and heavy lifting.
Accepted.
Do you need any, aside from very good cooking, do you need healing or do you need your fortune taken?
Nurse practitioner and Wiccan. Got it.
I am very good at fortune.
Okay. Actually, all of y'all give me a combined persuasion roll.
Oh, good. I'm
Tristana, please channel
okay.
Tristana's. Oh, off the table roll again.
19.
Okay.
12.
Persuasion, I got a 7.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Averaging out, that's going to be good enough. All of a sudden, slightly off to your left, you see a whole section of the ground lift up. And you just see an ogre poke its head out. Hi!
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
hey, Kevin.
How are you doing?
They said it's okay for me to let you in.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you. You're very
Move quick,
nice.
this is heavy.
Moving in.
Okay.
I was doing it with one arm to be impressive, but
As I go by, I'm like, you're very beautiful. You're a very good boy. Yes.
you're a pretty lady. I like you.
Thank you very much. And I move.
You
on.
got sharp teeth. I like those.
Yes.
Dentition's important. And then as you all get in, lowers it down, but at the same time looks at the statue. You're a pretty lady. I like you. You look hard. That means you're sturdy. That's appreciative in this society.
Lord.
With the statue's charisma score, not gonna have any clue how to respond.
It's a statue. I don't
Yeah.
think you can.
It looks.
Can I holler at your sending spell?
Kevin looking to pick up some booty.
I'm sorry, we need to make that a t-shirt. Can I holler at your sending spell? What's your scrying number? What's your teleportation circle?
What's the runes on your sending mirror?
Oh, Lord.
So, as you go through the tunnel, it is almost unbearably like you are all sweating. Kevin, you've all seen ogres before. They're usually thick, broad boys with a gut because of what they... Kevin is skinny. Kevin is built like a giant-ass swimmer. Like, he's big, he's strong, but it's like, there's no punch.
He's in the
He's
sauna
Bruce Lee.
constantly.
He
That
is
bruh is in the sauna
So what you're
constantly.
saying is he's got a Michael Phelps build.
Yeah, he's giant Michael
He's
Phelps.
all leg and arms.
Kevin is my
and back. Swimmers
But
back.
he looks oddly enough like Ian McShane in the face.
Oh god.
No, not really.
Do not dare.
What, don't bring Ian McShane into this?
I don't remember what he looks like.
Here's the thing. Every time I see Ian McShane, I'm like, that's Odin. American Gods again. But at the same time, all I can think of, you're a panda, the fat panda.
Yes.
And I'm like, why were you chosen to be a kung fu bad guy? In
Do
any
you,
case...
you know, Poe actually just means panda. Poe is the name for panda.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Fun.
I learned something
So
His
does
name is
that
Panda
mean
Goose.
Edgar Allan
Panda
Poe
Goose.
is a panda?
new. Panda
Wrong
panda.
Poe.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Damn
so
it.
you make it through the tunnel. As you're coming up, there's a set of stairs. I don't get to go up those. My room's over there. And you just see this hole carved out, and then there's some skins, and there's a big frickin' pitcher of water that seems to be refilled through some type of piping system. Good luck.
That's a very nice
Alright.
room.
Bye, pretty ladies.
Goodbye. You have
Goodbye,
very good
Kevin.
time in your hole.
That sounds dirty. But my hole's dirt, so
Very good joke, you.
But stairs.
So what is that the name of the stronghold, Kevin?
Oh, this is Ember, the last dying light.
Oh, interesting. We are in a
Thank
giant
you.
fire. I love
Thank you for
fire.
that, Kevin.
By the way, make a wisdom save for me.
Is it
Fire,
right?
fire everywhere. Bloody hell.
Mark a point.
Yeah.
So as you go up it's not spiraling. It's fucking box stairs that everybody's ever been in. So you get up, and as you come up, there is everything inside this city is lit by this red, and then every so often purple flash. There are all these low stone buildings that the tallest one is 2 stories, other than the watchtowers that are inside by about 10 feet from this ever-burning wall of fire.
Is it any cooler on this side?
Oddly enough, yes. It's not scorching hot. It's just like warm. Like, okay, we're in the south, so I mean, if I say something, it's 75 degrees, I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of cool. That's not bad.
That's
People up
pleasant.
north, I'ma die.
Well, this is very good. I like this. You know.
But you also notice that there is a bunch of individuals wearing these, what you're guessing at one point were white cloaks that have now been covered in ash and have been stained gray at the shoulders. They have taken ash and moved it across their eyes, holding swords and crossbows. And this portly halfling, I mean, he's a halfling that might weigh most of a human, comes forward. Good day. How all y'all doing?
We are doing well.
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Slightly less fantastic than I was 15 minutes ago. Anyway, welcome to Ember. Drop your weapons, or my boys will drop you.
I have no weapons.
Does the angel still have my glaive?
The angel just
Alright.
drop. The angel just does this.
Let the bow and short sword go down.
I put my cooking utensils on the ground.
What's my
They are
weapons?
technically weapons, right? They are very sharp knives. I sharpen them all the time. I know I'm a very good cook, you know?
You know, lass, you're an odd one, Colo.
I have heard that a few times.
Anyway, and you watch as 2 humans and a half-orc come and gather your weapons up in front of you. I'm the Ash Keeper. So, I'm going to ask you to follow me. We're going to detain you for about, I don't know, 12 to 24 hours.
Cool.
Then I'm going to talk to the mayor. And then we'll decide if we're going to let you stay, kick you out, add you to the wall. Personally, it doesn't make a bit of fucking difference to me. The more I put in the wall, the safer the city is, because the higher it burns.
Oh, he is what you call very hardened soldier, you know?
Oh.
He doesn't care about other people except
Medrid,
for the ones in...
Medrid, shut your ass up.
Honey.
Oh, you're very strong, yes.
Aye? You're an odd one, bird. You're an odd bird, Colo.
I don't know what that means, but it's okay.
Follow me.
I take it as a compliment, yes.
So, come on.
Alright. Follow.
So,
Also,
I'm gimping along.
looking at you, and you. Not quite so much you. Put your hands forward for me.
Yes.
And another one walks up, and anyone that's a magic user, you instantly have a pot shoved on your hands unless you resist. Do you resist?
What pot? Kind of pot? What?
so
It's a small clay pot.
Like a manacle pot?
It's a small clay pot.
It's just
Lordy.
mortar pestle.
All right, I'm asking you as just from
I
mechanics.
lick it.
Are you resisting?
Slightly, yes.
Can I do a devious lick on it?
Oh no, you can totally lick the pot. They're not going to stop you from licking the pot. I'm saying, is anyone resisting their hands being put in the pot?
I'm resisting.
Okay,
There's a bit of claustrophobia here.
give me a strength or give me a athletics roll.
That's a strength roll. I mean, it's not
I have
gonna.
questions.
14.
You go to resist, but the pot goes on your hands, and you feel something cold, thick and sticky inside the pot. Are you resisting?
I just okay.
Okay, you have this cold, sticky pot on your hands. You lick it. It's ashy clay. Like, it's slightly salty. Are you resisting? Okay, so...
Have you ever tasted MSG?
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's our umami pots. They're not going to do it to you. They're just going to tie your hands. If you don't
That's
resist.
Yeah, I figured.
All right, and they take you to this large, again, squat stone building. It's much wider than it is tall. And as they open the door, there's steps that go in and down.
I am curious.
Not again with the pits.
Like, what do they expect from the statue? Because the sword's kind of part of it.
You can't take the sword out of its hand. It's part of its hand.
I mean, she could probably drop it, but it's a solid piece of.
They will
marble.
They will rope your statue, but it will not be going in the building with you.
Oh. We're losing our tank.
Yeah, it's just gonna grab me and drag me right back.
Oh.
As you do that, you see at least half a dozen crossbows pointed at you in the statue. And the two of you that have the highest perception, you can see that the towers are focused on you.
Oh, interesting. This is going to
Can
be bad
you-
for you, sir.
Can you cancel that?
Bit of an issue.
Alright, yeah, that one.
It's either.
Be honest.
It's not gonna let me out of it.
That one wants to go with you? Is
Yes.
that what you're telling me?
Yes.
That ain't happening.
It looks
I'll let
like-
it sit next to the building, but it ain't going in with you.
I don't think
Doors ain't big enough.
You can squeeze
Quite a
in.
physical situation for it to deal with
You
you.
can squeeze in.
No, you see these doors? You see these doors?
Are they literally just that much?
You're
smaller?
gonna have to duck.
Wait, he's not much bigger than I is, you know.
You see that statue?
Yes.
That's like 4 of me tall.
Yeah.
So, I'm going fucking wrong accent here. But you see that right over there? No, it's not going in. Physically can't fit. Wings can't fit.
So
Physics situation. Did you ever take a science
I'm
class?
assuming we're getting shoved in a cell.
Well, what
so
is science?
Where's this cell at?
Math or magic that works.
Where is the cell at?
So that building 2 floors down.
Is it a window?
Down.
No.
No windows. Okay.
Okay.
There's not anything in there, Colo. See all this fucking ash falling?
Mm-hmm.
No windows.
Okay. Can it basically be
Do I still
around the
have my-
area?
Back. My bag or pack or anything? Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all have been arrested at this point.
Okay.
Better arrested than dead.
I'm like, it's okay. And I move the pot like this,
Stop.
and you see little roses and spider lilies grow around it.
Doesn't grow.
Oh no!
Oh. I have an idea.
Ah, yeah.
I
Figured you were a
have an
magic one,
idea.
Colo.
I don't know. My name is Medrid. If hello,
I have an
yes,
idea.
you can. Yes.
Hey, give Joe your pinky.
Who's Pinky? Are you? My hand is in pot.
You pulled the pinky
Yeah.
off.
You just see the statue. The statue just...
I have the pink. It is just a stone pinky, Ashkeeper.
Okay.
We have ripped it off.
By accident.
Alright.
It's an
You
accident.
can go in.
Alright. So yeah, the statue is literally just gonna all weights drop onto the road and sit down.
Squid! Put the statue in the stable. Make sure it's tied up good.
If they can move it.
You actually see this one really cut, swole half-orc with long, flowing blonde hair.
Fabio!
Zugar?
Fabior.
Wait! I gotta do a wisdom save. No. I'm like, oh, very sexy.
Just enough chest hair right here showing through his shirt to be enticing, but not enough to be disgusting. It's not like you were gonna rip that shirt off and it's Tom fucking Selleck. It's just a wisp. Manscaping has been done. There might even be a design. There might be a cue.
Oh, very well kept.
So, he's like, yes, ass keeper. I can get it.
Ask.
He just... Lad,
What
did
does
you say
ass
ash keeper? Or did you say ass keeper? And you see the half orc. You know what I said. And he just leads.
Can you be my ass keeper?
Oh.
For a price. It just goes off like as he flips his hair, the hair flows. Doesn't go anywhere else with the wind that anyone else is experiencing. Like everyone smells roses for a second. And just leads your statue over to a stable next to these buildings.
Is it just dragging this?
Yes, the statue's like
Just dragging across the
Just the
dirt.
sound of rock grinding across
grinding
the
it,
ground.
and the whole time it's looking at you like
No, it's probably just sitting there. It's like,
it looks at you
I'm gonna
slightly.
make this as difficult as possible.
It looks confused for a second, like it's moving me. It's moving me.
He'll be my
I
ass.
just take it a spiritual bond.
No, it's got to stay close.
And as
by
that
in
all
some way, shape,
happens,
or
you
form.
see that the little portly halfling
And I can't exactly
just
grab it,
looking at you.
and I don't want them to see
Well,
it.
that was fucking weird.
Put it in my
So-
pocket.
Get in, down, go on, down the door. They'll take you down the stairs.
Oh, certainly, yes.
Doc,
Tuck wings, duck.
Just a little small duck.
you don't have to duck at all. You can
He's
tell
tall
this.
for a halfling.
He is tall for a halfling, but this is like a 5.5-foot door. As you look around, most of the doors are not full sized in this place. But as you get into the room, the ceilings are the height for like normal middle sized creatures. It's not like you just found a fire halfling group. It's just that as you get in, the door closes, and you almost hear a as it comes closed behind you. Like there is some form of seal because the air outside, even though it was slightly cooler than on the other side of the wall, was very hard to breathe in. Like you also notice that some of the other ones with the Ash Keeper had a mask over their face. And you're led down the first level. You see a bunch of guards, you see a bunch of tables. You actually see people eating something. You're not sure.
I can cook better than that.
I have no doubt. Maybe once we're in the cell, we can start a fire and you can cook up a nice stew.
Oh, I had the best stew.
You have nothing to make the stew with.
Because they took
all your
ours.
shit's gone.
Oh no. They're gonna see what I have.
And then they're going to lead you down to the next level, and they put you all in a cell. And it's actually kind of cool down here. Like, not the cool damp of the woods, but it's almost comfortable. There's about 6 bunks in here. There's one body on one.
I bonked the body.
You bonk the body.
I'm just like, bonk.
Because our hands are still in.
Yeah, the magic user. You bonk the body, and it rolls over, and when you look down at it, it is a desiccated corpse.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Larry.
Hello, Larry.
Y'all my cellmates?
I guess so. Are we going to be as emaciated as you, sir?
No, I came here like this.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. That is, he came here like this. He is a corpse.
Blink. Blink.
Are you just blinking?
Blink.
If that I had only had my bow right now.
Well, it's okay. He's probably not going to eat us, I don't think. Are you
No,
going
I
to
don't eat.
us?
Oh.
It's okay. I wouldn't want to eat you either.
No, I'm like jerky. Bad jerky.
Dibs on the middle bunk. Just jump up and sleep.
Why did we bring the finger? The
It's
pinky
okay.
finger?
You have a finger?
You need to put that in my pocket.
Oh.
I figured if they
That sounds
solely
dirty.
handed to you
You have to.
instead of having it
They don't have hands, bro.
in my pocket,
Well, let's.
they might
Do you
know,
think-
raise an eyebrow.
I had
but
got it.
Do you think we are going to go on trial?
no,
How long
I
have
think
you
they're just
been
gonna
here,
make a
Larry?
decision.
How long have you been here, Larry?
And you see the pinky finger fall off as he holds it up.
Probably a long time.
3
days.
fingers and thumb.
Days. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Days.
interesting.
Did they tell you how long they were going to keep you here?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know about
They
you.
threw me down here because I'm an abomination. As he
Oh.
says it, you see a spider crawl out of his mouth.
As soon as
Well, I
like
think you're a beautiful
Jolan
boy.
hears that,
You're a
and then he's
wonderful
just
woman.
like,
Thank you.
I kill abominations.
Well, good thing I'm not an abomination.
Look at
I'm
him.
a
He
monstrosity,
is
personally.
beautiful boy. Look at him. Look
I'm
at that
not a
beautiful.
boy.
Oh, I'm sorry, you
We
beautiful
can't
person.
afford
Thank you.
to be killing our cellmates while we're still awaiting trial.
And we are also tied up.
And hungry.
And very hungry.
And look,
Are there any guards?
I have knives.
All
How
that
does he
is
have knives?
interesting.
Wait,
He just
what?
pulls up what looks like 2 carved rib bones. I made them myself from myself.
He made shanks.
Interesting.
He made
Cool.
shanks.
You could give the shanks to Jolan.
No, I don't know him. He threatened to kill me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What if he
I wouldn't.
promises
I
not to
wouldn't
use them
want
on
to deal
you?
with that.
Hey, do you?
By the way, what are your beautiful people's names?
I am Medrid.
Medrid, gotcha.
Preacher.
Leecher, okay.
Okay.
Bo.
Co, got it.
Vipera.
Vipera, got it. Like a snake with an A. That's cool.
Yes.
By the way, I'm what happens when you touch the wrong tree too long.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
They
we had a
touched
run-in
the-
with some trees.
You see, they touched the tree and I cut off their
Oh,
head.
but does it do this? And he rolls up his shirt and instantly tendrils shoot out.
Oh,
that's
look at
that's
that.
where we're ending tonight's game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Lordy. Lordy.
Sufficingly disturbing so far?
Oh, I like it.
I like it. Oh.
Just making sure.
That's very enjoyable.
I feel uncomfortable with all my stuff being confiscated. But, you know.
Well, you know, we might go a
point-
little bit longer.
the-
Cupcakes.
The
If it
point of
wasn't
this,
Saturday or Sunday.
it's 9:30. I don't want to
Yeah,
go any
school
later than
night.
10. But no, I'm trying to make this world sufficiently uncomfortable and disturbing in
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
that you do or deal with.
Larry.
Larry, the
Larry.
tendril cable guy.
Larry the Tension. Okay, right experience. Put a fucking inspiration on your sheet for that one. Get her done. Tentacles. Oh no, Larry the Ginky guy. No.
No.
Anyway, for folks that are watching home, thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all have fun. We're going to continue with this. We're definitely going to have a little bit of my normal absurdity in here now.
Next
I just
week?
gave up on it.
Oh,
we'll be
keep
back.
it up.
No,
We'll be
keep
back
it up.
next Sunday, probably between 4 and 5.
Mhm.
So that we can run about a 4 or so hour game, because this bitch is going to be fun to download
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then edit. But we will do this the rest of the month. So we'll do that to celebrate the spooky season. 1 week we will definitely have this month the Anathema game. So anybody that is playing Monster of the Week that's been in my game or wants to rejoin Neysa or wants to join.
When?
I'm running a Monster of the Week game. I haven't figured out what day, but it'll be a weekday game. Maybe I'll throw it in to replace Spence's game.
Yeah. Then that'll
Okay,
be
let's
fine.
do that next Thursday after next.
Yeah,
So this Thursday
Thursday
we'll
after
do
next.
the thing, and then I'll run the one shot of Anathema.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and warn anybody that's playing that. Very high consequence game, not like the other ones I've run.
Oh, so
Oh, then that's fine.
No, you can totally bring idol.
I mean,
it's just
that-
that shit gonna get real in this game. I've
mean,
thrown a
that-
bunch of goofy shit at you in that one.
Because of the fact then that I have to still bring that, not Desiree. Because Sybil killed Desiree.
Did you? No.
Vincent's
Oh,
asleep.
son of a
Vincent's
bitch.
probably not asleep at this point. That kid like sits in bed like this, like.
I'll prove to you that I don't need to get to bed.
So we got that going on. We got Monday. We will have Lost Seas, even if a couple party members bouncing in like they did before. We'll have the epilogue game to the Hoarfrost on Thursday.
Yeah.
And the big thing that we have coming up, and what I'm going to be spending in 2 weeks almost every day building stuff for, is going to be the charity game on the weekend of November 6th, so the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We will be playing not nonstop, but continuous games of D&D, Call of Cthulhu, Monster of the Week, my wife's homebrew game of Critter Showdown.
I think
Devin's running a game of Into the Badlands or Into the Borderlands.
I forget what it's called. It's like a it's like an open it's like a classless system that you can kind of do what you want with. It's very interesting. We need to talk with them about it, but yeah.
What time are we starting on Saturday?
See, the first game's going to be 6 o'clock on Friday. The first game on Saturday, I think, is scheduled for 9.
And the Monster of the Week is 9 a.m.
on Sunday. So we should have over 24 hours worth of actual gameplay going down. Oh, and a game of Warhammer for...
we're going to be playing Warhammer 40k or Age of Sigmar. I talked with Nate, and we need to get with you about terrain because Nate
you'll have access to any terrain upgraded.
Yeah. But we're going to do either one of those. It's more of a casual thing. We're not super good at it, but it's something just to have fun and just shoot the shit.
Support money. Help out the kids.
But the big thing is that any money we raise, our goal is $1,500 this year because we made $1,000 last year. So our goal is to make $1,500. Any money we raise is going to go to Batson's Children's Hospital in Jackson as part of the Children's Miracle Network. One of my big things is my child goes there. We use the neurology department. It's a great hospital, and the big thing is that a parent never should have to worry about taking care of a medical expense for their child.
Especially if, special needs.
Especially with special needs or anything. But the big thing is last year we raised $1,000, which paid, if one individual was to have access to that, would pay completely for an overnight stay and an MRI for a child. Or pay for about a dozen consultations. But really, we want to try to, every year we do this, we want to do more and more so that parents don't have to worry. Nobody should have to worry about this, but it is just what it is at this point. But if your child is sick, you should not have to worry about the medical bill to try to take care of them because no parent should have to deal with that. So, any and all proceeds will go to that. So far, I think we're just shy of $200, and we're still a month out even from real donations.
Right.
But we will be playing... And we will have giveaways. I know that we have a Rick and Morty versus D&D comic book. We got a Beholder Funko Pop. We got dozens of dice. We got game codes, and we're going to have other things that we're going to give away about once at the beginning of a game, or once at the end of a game, and once in the middle of a game.
I know we're going to have stickers for some of you who like stickers.
Yeah, and stickers. We just got to get them made.
Go ahead.
I'll make dice trays.
Yeah, and
we'll have all kinds of stuff for you to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll get. I'll try to get a. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yeah, I'll get Baldur's Gate 3. Anyone who wants to try it.
Also, if we do end up going over the 1,500, we will have stretch goals that we are still discussing at this moment to try to figure out. Some of which might be specially streamed events run by different individuals in the group. Others might be that we compile stuff and then talk about it. I don't know. We'll figure that out, but we will have a couple stretch goals if we make it past 1,500. So again, thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. I know we did. This went from spooky to goofy, to spooky to goofy to terrible very quickly, and that is what you can expect to go from here. So with that, has anyone else got any other announcements?
No.
Okay. And since our good buddy Knox is not here, let me go ahead and say it. Don't let your meat loaf.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Yes.